Didn't even pierce. Look, it's literally hanging on. Hasn't even gone through the barb.
As you search forever inward to my soul, as you look deeper, break the walls, build a picture. One day I will see it clearer. Touch you softly, you will shiver. Hold you strong and you will quiver. Break the silence, I surrender to this dream of you forever.
As much as I personally love the freedom of driving at night, it does come with its dangers, especially when it comes to wildlife. I assumed that this would be the case for most places around the world, but I know that this is especially true here in Australia, especially when driving through periods of both dusk and dawn, in rural or semi-rural areas. Either way, nighttime drivers frequently encounter Aussie wildlife. So make sure you pay attention to the warning signs on the road regarding wildlife, as these haven't just been put there randomly. A warning sign will be present if there's a high probability that wildlife will be about, especially because of the type of habitat that you're passing through. In my case, this kangaroo was lucky that I was paying attention, and if anything, I was actually anticipating kangaroos being on this stretch of the road. So the rustling noise you can hear as I hit the brakes is the contents of both my front and rear seats flying to the floor.
G'day folks, welcome back. Hasn't it been a while? We're back out around the Great Ocean Road to a place that I haven't fished in many years. This used to be somewhere where I've slept countless hours on this pier. Before it was rebuilt, I don't know how many years ago, we're probably talking about 10 years ago. Prior to that, the previous 10 before that, when there were still boats along here, sleep in between the boats during the night, or sleep in the car underneath the street light. You know, jump in the passenger seat, you come here with your mates. We've got a lot of very fond memories here. I'd written this place off because it's just, for me, it had been known as a place that, I don't know. I had started regarding it as a place for pier hogs. If you don't know what a pier hog is that you have some people who would come here and pretty much camp out. You know, you're allowed 4 rods. I don't know if they would, you know, in salt water it's 4 rods. And they would camp out and they would shove their rods and their mates and just occupy all of the good spots. Mind you, if you caught a fish in between then, you had somebody over your shoulder. Not something I'm a fan of. So the whole pier hogging is something that I don't like and made me kind of stop. We just started having a little bit of light rain behind me. The wind is to my back. Don't know how long we'll stay here. I've got a flat rod out at the moment, and I've got another one for either lures or put a squid jig on it at the moment. Water off the lens. And it's not as busy on the pier as I would have imagined. I imagined there to be more, and I had kind of planned that as much as I would come here first light, I would probably throughout the day give the surf a crack.
Alright, so we are right off.
We're pretty much bang on top of the tide.
Alright, well, the sun has crept out again. I'm going to go for a little bit of a wander
around the pier. Just see if I can see any bait fish, any other activity. If I can't, then we might just make our way back up. It's a little hill up there with a picnic table. Very light jig. I couldn't be bothered grabbing too much stuff from the car to fill my backpack, so I've come very light. I've only brought one jig.
Can't touch the bottom. Sit into a tumble. Waves that shake me out.
Okay, this is a
Out of my skin.
Yamashita.
Never been
It's a light
so
one.
easy. Losing my
I'm just gonna fish in here.
My bearings have me south of home.
I'm not sure if the camera's gonna make that out, but
Been wrong
there is a patch of sand in amongst here, in between the weed.
I was
That's
waiting in the
that's technically where I'm trying to
set adrift with fed away light bulbs.
yeah, very light. I probably should be
I was waiting in the
I should be probably fishing a size 3 jig. I literally only grabbed one from the car, and I thought, you know what, this is a nice natural light colour. Anyway, there's a guy down the end who caught one as I'm leaving. I'm literally leaving now. I'm gonna about to go cook up some breakfast. Should be nice.
first I was hesitant. Now it seems oh so curious. How'd I wind up so far from home when I barely had left the shore?
Alright folks, we're done for now. Gonna go cook up some breakfast and we'll reassess what we're gonna do a little bit later. Ciao. Up on board.
And I was waiting in the undertow. Set adrift with fed away light bulbs. Unaware where my heart
Pop a container.
I was waiting
Stick it
in
back in
the
there.
undertow. And I was dreaming of a love I loved. I fell asleep
There's
within
my chop on board.
I never knew I drew so far from home. While I was waiting
Skin.
in the undertow.
Trying to put out the flame. As well. Okay, let's do that.
It's the coldest hand
Make sure that doesn't blow away.
down this land where the ocean
Oh, no.
lands.
We're not having that
It's the
egg.
tallest sound, the damn smallest crowd.
I'm not getting sick because of that.
But their hearts break loud.
Alright, one
Far
negative.
from ever feeling lost with me. I'll push you back towards the land and sea. Let go and down.
Let me just show you.
And love is free.
Top of the table, one over there.
Stick with me and
Thief
I'll
number 1,
guarantee
attracted thief number 2.
You're never lost among the crowd with me. Never lost among the crowd with me. Everywhere you go, I'll be.
Go buy a coffee.
Anywhere you go, I'll see. You're never lost among the crowd with me. It's a furthest sun, the gun done for love. It's a pulsing shove. It's the sharpest cry. The here goes, but why? Where the desperate lie. Far from ever feeling lost with me. I'll push you back towards land and sea. They're going down for love, and love is free. Stick with me, and I will guarantee you're never lost among the crowd with me.
Now, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a tip.
Never lost
So this
among the crowd with me.
is a kid's toy. It's not a kid's toy, but it's sold as a kid's toy. Alright, I was just saying,
Anywhere you go, I'll see.
this here is sold as a kid's toy. You can see roughly the size on my hand. It's made out of the same material as a normal frying pan spatula. You can tell because your normal, if you have a look, you can see that these grooves. Same as stuff that you get on one of these, like the flipping. If you're trying to cook pancakes, you're not going to flip a pancake with that. But for doing what I needed to do here, did the job, no worries. If you went and got one of these from Jetboil, I can't remember how much they were. It's probably about 60 bucks or something. I'm pretty sure, I found these by fluke. I'm pretty sure that I got this. Let me show you the set, which I keep in here. Pair of tongs. This was not part of it. This was part of my my AeroPress for the coffee. This was included in it. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the writing inside there. Can you see that? There was also some metal things, like I'm pretty sure there was a whisker in there for whisking things. And I can't remember what else. Anyway, I bought these for about $6. These are IKEA kids cooking set. They're very good. They're very good. Strong wind blew it all over. Put that in my bag. Put that in my bag. So, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Don't know if I'm going to be able to move this rock, but if I can, there he is. There. Oh, these skinks are everywhere. Jeez, how beautiful is this place? It's another toadie that looked like. And another one. I haven't seen any baitfish or garfish. Oh man. You know what? Let's just take this in. Grabbing the rod out at the moment just doesn't seem that important. Can't explain it. Toadfish out here. Look at it. Yeah. That's 7 of them. More. More. Oh, the little tiny bay trout as well. I'm covered up from the sun, from the sun. I don't know if I've got a buff in my bag. I certainly hope I do. My face doesn't get roasted. I don't know how good we're going to go along here. Ooh, salmon. Salmon or mullet in the shallows, decent size. About 25 centimeters long, palm of my hand. Anyway, I don't know how well we'll go. We'll just cross this little island here. As much as I couldn't be asked, look, I kind of feel like I'm doing this with you guys. So this immersive in the water business, although they're going to be little fish that I'm going to be targeting, most likely little salmon, Australian salmon that is. It's a whole lot of fun. This stuff for me is very memorable. It's sort of reminiscent to fly fishing, being in the water, being wet and just plodding little casts along. Anyway, it's fun. I hope that this is going to translate that it's fun. And we'll see how we go. I'm just going to quickly change up my lure on this big rock. We'll see how we go. Oh. Use a bit of plastic instead. Five comments. That's I don't need to get that close. I don't need to go that close. Yeah. This side down here. Find anything in this rock pool? I reckon. Yeah, it's got good action. Yeah, it's a good colour, very natural. All
I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. The reason I'm gonna do that is because I want the sun to my back. The sun to my back, and I'm gonna cover as much of this stretch as I can. I can see them skidding off. The toadies, that is. Oh, look at them. Look at them, they're all toadies. No, there's also some mullet, little salmon. They look like mullet, they're very slender. That wasn't a toadie, that was a bay trout. If I have a toadie hit, we will literally lose the plastic. They will bite through them. Almost got beaks. Yes. Man, that fly, there's a fly right here. He smashed into my rod and fell in the water. Okay, bay trout or salmon here. Something. Anyway, we've got a tangle here. Okay, if you've ever encountered these, right? This is, if you've ever encountered these, this is the one reason I don't like the J braid. This is not J braid, by the way. This is Brim Junior. That came out. My honest opinion, I don't think I would have been able to do that with J braid. I would have knotted that. Oh man, my glasses fell in the water. Man, if I only didn't need them to see, huh? Did consider bringing contacts. Very, very considered it. But I can't tie knots properly. Okay. Let's try again. Now, and the reason that would have happened, that little tangle, would have been because of I'm fishing such light line that there isn't enough tightness when the line wraps around the spool, and as a result of that, sometimes you get these. I don't know what the right word is. Okay, I can see where the salmon are. Right. Okay, it's swimming good. Yeah, putting these airy casts, you don't get enough tension on the spool. Been warned about that before, so I should try and be a bit more forceful of actually when I'm reeling it in under tension. And I've actually had somebody at a tackle shop tell me, I can't remember what the golden rule he said, but it was something like every 10th cast, wind it on with your finger holding the line, so you're reapplying new tension. Because I was complaining about wind knots. Oh man, look at them. These are all toadies. Jesus Christ. Okay. I see the aftermath. That is the aftermath of the toadies. Let's go white one. Okay, white's on the top. There. Oh yeah. The tiniest little bit only. All right. We've hooked one. We have foul hooked one in the guts. Didn't even pierce. Look, it's literally hanging on. Hasn't even gone through the barb. Just got in the way and I just dragged him by the guts. He was in the way when I swam past. Oh, I had a touch then. Pretty sure that wasn't weed. I have to keep it moving. A lot. If I was fishing for brim, these pauses, I'd be pausing, I don't know, it counts to 6, count to 7, count to 8 before moving it. But because there's just literally so many toadies, when there's so many of them, they're actually quite aggressive and they compete with one another. So let's get into deep water. Whoa, what a touch then. off over there was, I believe, a little salmon. Had a touch. That's weed. I went through the weed. Let's have a go. Oh, that's a big one. I don't know if that was a mullet or if that was a small salmon. There was no stripes on it. The smaller ones tend to have bars on them. That was just... Okay. Oh, dropped him. Alright, we got bait trout. We got bait trout following. That's a good sign. Let's see if we can keep him in here. This area is still littered with toadies. Jesus. Okay, I'm just keeping a steady pace. Okay. I don't know if you can see. We've got this edge here of weed and then there's some rock. There's a little rock shelf along there. Up on that rock shelf, have a look for the shadows. If you're seeing this without the glare, the camera should be picking it up. I can see the glare. There's one right there. Looks like a mullet. No, those little ones were salmon. That was a touch. I think they're not bait trout, they're mullet. They would have attacked. My friends, check it out. Hey, I could be just sitting on a rock watching, but I'm in the water, up to my knees. I foul hooked that other one. That was nice. And mate, I feel like a kid again. You know when you're a kid and the only thing you need to worry about for the afternoon is trying to catch a lizard? That's not what you're supposed to be worrying about. You got other things that you're supposed to be worrying about. But you're getting so caught up in the moment that then and there, that's the only thing that matters. That's the effect that this has on me. That's the effect that this has on me. You spend so much time looking after your kids, making sure that everything's kind of under control, and work. Like, I'm convinced that time used to seem slower when I was younger. I don't know if my parents ever thought so. But the pace of stuff nowadays, it's amazing. Hey, now that we're set up like this, there's another place on our way back now. We're not going to go any further. On our way back, that we're going to try. We're going to try. You know what we're going to try? We're just going to go walking in the water. That's all we're doing. If we hook one, look. Out of all of that, I've got something. I actually have got something to show you because I foul hooked that other fish before. He didn't go for it, but I pinned him in the stomach because he was in the way. All right? That's how thick of toadies that area just here was. I'm taking it. I'm claiming it. I caught one. Right? Got him on the board. Didn't penetrate through to the barb, but hey, doesn't matter. So I don't know. Put you on my chest. We'll walk around. My arms are sore. From exercises yesterday that I did with my son, my oldest. He's been a lot more health conscious lately, which I think is an amazing thing. And hey. If he wants to do it, I have to encourage him. And if that means that I have to do it too, it's actually really good. I think he's motivating me as well as I'm motivating him. All right, we're in this together.